Hello, this is Harlan. Bible is an idol. I then want to tell you about dreams. And if you have dreams over and over and over the same dream, this will be able to help you with this. I had a dream for years. I'd be in this town. I couldn't get out of town. I mean, I'd work and work, and I'd go through people's backyards. I'd ask them where the bus station was. I'd ask them the name of the town. Nobody could tell me. Nobody could help me. I was lost. And I kept asking the Lord about the dream. One day he sat down and explained it to me. I want to explain it to you. And if you have a dream about something over and over and over, it's important. That's why you have it over and over. And remember, dreams comes when you're asleep. You're out of the flesh. And remember, the great man that had the dream was Joseph, married the Virgin Mary. God would speak to him in a dream and say, Joseph, take the child to Egypt. He obeyed God through dreams. So dreams are very important because they're spiritual. And so I want you to teach you about this if you have a dream over and over and over. It's important. Be sure and get the meaning to it. I want to show you some of the things I dreamed. So frustrating. I mean, this was so frustrating. I'd asked him, I said,
I'm trying to find the bus station.
Yeah, I'd asked him, what did I say?
I'm trying to find the bus station.
Would anybody help me?
No.
Nobody would tell me where the bus station was. I couldn't get out of town. I couldn't find my way. Everybody was against me. I'd be fighting everybody. And so here I am in this dream, frustrated.
You wouldn't be physically fighting them. It was just in the spirit.
In the dream I was fighting. All right.
What is the name of this town?
And do you know what? Nobody would tell me. I feel like choking them. You know, what's the name? You don't know the name of the town you live in? And I was trying to get out of town. This is the most frustrating thing in my dream.
I'm trying to get out of town.
Yeah. And I'm trying to get out of this place. And I couldn't do it. You can't imagine. It seemed like I'd be tied up in knots because I wanted out of this place. I wasn't supposed to be there. Now, I want to give you what God showed me and told me, and this is a real dream and a truthful dream.
And people would ignore you.
People ignored me. That's the most frustrating thing. No matter what question I asked them or how I'd asked them to help me, and it seemed like I'd climb a tree to look around, and I couldn't get nowhere. And I couldn't get from one place to another, and I was just stuck.
My perpetual dream was always, I'd go in someplace, and when I come back out, I couldn't find my car, and I'd be looking all over for my car.
Now, here's what Jesus told me. Jesus said, you read it, something.
Jesus told me, what difference does it make?
And I said, now, that don't explain my dream, Lord. What are you telling me? Why do you let me have this dream over and over? Frustrates the hound out of me. And this is what he told me.
This world is not your home.
And you know what he told me? He said, Hillbilly, what difference does it make what town you're in? They ain't going to like you there anyway. You're not going to be accepted anywhere you go. Anywhere in the world, you're not going to be accepted. So it don't make any difference what town you're in. And it don't make any difference what people you're talking to. You see, I wanted Pumpkin to come back on the camera just a minute and tell what she was praying for out there on the desert in Arizona. And what did you say, Pumpkin?
Oh, I said, Lord, where are you? Where is your people? I can't find you.
And where did you find somebody of God?
He had to send somebody to me.
How far away from you was I?
Well, at least 1,000 miles.
About 2,000 miles, about 1,800 miles.
Yeah.
I had to go 1,800 miles to find one little flatlander. She's from Arizona.
And he sent you by a dream or a vision.
I had to have a dream or vision to find her. And that's the only Christian who was in Arizona. Now, that's the truth. There's no Christians left on earth. Jesus is not getting any seed off the earth. There's no Christian. You take everybody you meet is looking for God in this.
Yeah.
They don't look for God in here.
Satan has the living waters dammed up because everyone that comes to Christ, that would come to him in the Spirit, he stops them with this.
Yes. And today, if the Holy Ghost touches anybody, they're so tangled up in this world. It takes them years. It took me years to get out. I was in bondage for 20 years. And finally, I got out. And now you see, it's good if he sends you a certain place because some places are better than others, but they're all the same. Where I'm at now, there's not one Christian. Not one Christian. Now, I know there's people been touched by God and all, and they got all kinds of, Now, when people go to church, can they find God in church? No, because God don't dwell in buildings made with hands. Can they find God in a book? No, because God didn't send the book. He poured out the Holy Ghost. So you see, this was the dumbest world. I lived in a dumb world, and I couldn't find my way out. I couldn't get out. And now when I have that dream, I just laugh at it. I said, I know what, I'm stuck here in this world with a bunch of Bible worshippers. Now think about this, 2,300,000,000 Bible worshippers. I'm surrounded, thicker than hair on a dog. And this just ain't no Christians. There just ain't none. Jesus ain't getting no fruit. Now let me tell you an important thing. People think Jeremiah prophesied for 40 years and did no good. It did do some good because God, he told them, and then God come in and destroyed it. When I get through telling you this, that the Bible's an idol, the Bible's the mark of the beast, and tell you, and you don't believe it, you don't want it, because you want the flesh, then God's going to destroy the place. He generally don't destroy a place until he tells them. Jesus told them, he said, not one stone will be left upon another. See, what difference does it make if I'm in Jerusalem? Oh, there are a bunch of natural people who work the Church of the Holy Sepulchre worshiping in Jesus' footprints. Those ain't natural things. And what if I go to a church? God ain't in that place. God ain't in a book. What difference does it make if I'm in New York or Los Angeles or Canada or America or Mexico or Buenos Aires, Argentina? It don't make no difference. I looked all down through there. Ain't no Christians. There just ain't no full-blooded, full-grown Christians. There just ain't none. If you meet one that's been touched by God, they got 3 or 4 children by a devil. Satan will always join a good person up with a devil. They'll have 3 or 4 children by a devil, and they'll be stuck. I mean, they're stuck. They can't get out of town like I was. They just can't get out of town. Satan has got this world. He run everybody into the wilderness. He chased Jesus into the world. We're in terrible trouble today. You can't get no children together. If I was to get what few little ones that's been touched by God together, Satan would kill us all. That's what he'd do. He'd get you together and kill all of you. So remember this, children. It's time to pray. It's time to get ready to go home. I had that dream over and over and over for years. If you're having a dream over and over, it's important. You discern it out. You pray till you get an answer to it. Old men shall dream dreams. Young men will see visions. So pray and let God give you dreams and ask God to help you to interpret them.
A sword had pierced the heart of a mother crying. Her son was dying. She did not understand. She loved him so. She had held him in her hand. As her tears ran down, there was darkness upon the land. Eloi, Eloi, he cried for his father. All hope was gone as they laid him in the tomb. The father came to earth that day. The stone was rolled away. This world will never be the same. Elohim is his name.